Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in again. This is my April favorites video and I can't believe it's almost May. The month of April seriously flew by so quickly, and I'm not one to say that every month because I don't feel that way a lot of the times, but you know, as we're kind of into spring and approaching summer, I feel like spring in general is just a very fleeting season. One minute it's cold, the next minute it's hot, and spring is sort of this odd territory in between, and definitely the month of April really exhibits that season for me. So a lot of these products are just, you know, things that either I've loved because it was spring, or because it was just the month of April, or just because of things I've just been liking a lot lately. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started on some of these products. Some of these things might be things you've seen before, but as always, if you ever have a question or would like to hear some more information about a particular product, just leave me a comment below and I'm always happy to get back to you. So I'm going to get started with foundations, probably one of my favorite makeup categories. And in the spring, I really love my face to look a little bit more dewy, a little bit more of a natural finish. I typically gravitate towards more of like a natural matte finish, but throughout spring I just kind of found myself wanting to have a little bit more radiance and glow on my face. So there's been two foundations I've been wearing mostly throughout the month of April, and the first one is the Lancome Tint Miracle foundation, and I have a review of this on my channel if you're interested. Love this one because it's really light coverage, really lightweight. It has a nice little bit of illuminizing properties, very reflective of the light. So it kind of gives your face that nice healthy radiance without being overly dewy or greasy or anything like that. So I've been really loving that, and I wear this in color Buff 5C for reference. And the other foundation I've been loving, which I'm wearing today, is the MAC Prolongwear. I wear this foundation in NW20, and this one is like a light to medium coverage, but it's another longwear foundation, which I absolutely love. This one's great because it manages my oil, but it also kind of provides this nice natural, somewhat radiant finish. This one doesn't have any kind of like shimmer particles in it like the Tint Miracle does, but absolutely been loving this one. This isn't a foundation that I reach for often, and then every time I wear it I'm like, wow, why don't I wear this more? So I've been reaching for this a lot more throughout the month of April, and I think it's just because as the weather warms up I gravitate towards more lighter coverage foundations, which this is definitely more of a light to medium coverage. But it still gives me that long wearing capability, still controls my oil really well, but has a little bit more of that natural glow. So I've been really loving the Pro Longwear. If you haven't tried this out, I would definitely recommend it. I have a review of this as well. Moving on to blushers, there's a few blushers I've been using a lot throughout the month of April, most of which were all part of the Tarte Amazonian Clay Longwear blushes that just came out, and I'm going to be uploading a review on these soon, so stay tuned if you're interested for that. And I believe in my last favorites video, my March favorites video, I mentioned the Glisten blush that came in the Tarte 8th Wonder of the World kit on QVC, and that was sort of what converted me over to these blushes, or just exposed me to these blushes, made me want to buy more of them. And throughout the month of April I picked up two more and literally been wearing these brushes like throughout the entire month. The first one is called Exposed, and it is a nudie pink color. It's a matte finish and it looks really natural. Great for like everyday work, whatever. Great for if you just want to put some bronzer on with that and not have anything super crazy on the cheeks. And the alternative to something more neutral is something really bright and crazy and fun like this one. And this is Tipsy. It's a bright peachy coral color. Absolutely love this one as well. Unlike anything else I really own, it's matte again, no shimmer, no duochrome or anything. Love this one. It adds a really nice pop of color, peachy pop of color to the lips, or to the cheeks. So I've been really loving those. And then the final blush I've been really enjoying is the Milani Baked Blush in Rose d'Oro. These are super good value. I think they're like $7 or $8. Some have said that this is a dupe to MAC's Stereo Rose Mineralized Skin Finish, and I can swatch this for you. It's a really nice shimmery warm golden peach color. It's really pigmented and really pretty. I mean, it's perfect for summer as we transition into summer. If you spot these blushes at your drugstore, I definitely recommend checking those out. And I can go ahead and swatch these Tarte ones for you as well, since I just swatched the Milani one. I will say that the Tarte ones are less shimmery. The Milani one definitely has a shimmer in it. And, yeah. That's all I can really say. So this is Rose d'Oro. This is Tipsy, that bright corally orange one I showed you from Tarte. And then this is Exposed here, the nudie kind of pink brown color. So I've been really liking those. And another kind of cheek product I've been loving, which is actually more of a highlighter, is by Physicians Formula, and it's their Light Bronze Pearl Highlighter. Loved the packaging, which was what sort of originally got me, and also Physicians Formula products were 40% off at CVS a few weeks ago, and so I picked this up. And I'm actually usually not a big fan of highlighters, but I really like this one because it has a nice mix of just a regular kind of shimmery highlighter and also that bronze quality. Also, these are really, really pigmented, so you don't need to really layer it. You don't need to use a lot to really get that color payoff, which I personally enjoy because sometimes I really do just want those real shimmery, illuminized cheeks, and I don't like to have to like layer a bunch of product on. So I can go ahead and swatch this one for you as well. It's right there. It's a nice warm golden shimmery highlighter. Like I said, on the face it doesn't really show up that dark. Here is the swatch of it. It doesn't really show up that dark on the face, but it is kind of nice that it has that warmer quality to it. Moving on to lip products. One of my favorite lip products I'm actually wearing today, and it is the Clinique Chubby Stick in Mega Melon. It looks like this, and here's the color. It's a sort of melony peachy coral color, and I can swatch this for you too. There's the color. These are just super moisturizing. They kind of work like a balm, like a chapstick, but they have this nice color payoff. And I just think they're really nourishing to the lips. They're really easy to apply, easy to throw in your bag. A nice alternative to like a lipstick or a chapstick or lip gloss. I personally enjoy this kind of format over any other kind of traditional format of a lip product. And sort of building off of that, another kind of chubby stick, long wearing, more of a balmy product is the Tarte lip stain, and this is in the color Joy. I just really been loving these more honeysuckly melon colored lips for spring, and this is just, again, no exception to the rule. Loving that color. It kind of looks like a jumbo crayon. But this one looks really orange when you swatch it, but it looks really natural on the lips. If you have like a pink undertone or a red undertone to your lips, really blends in really nicely. So here's the Tarte one on the bottom, and then the one on the top is Mega Melon by Clinique. So you can see Mega Melon is a little bit more of a pink undertone, and the Tarte one is just straight orange, which looks a little scary, I must admit, swatched, but on the lips it's really gorgeous. And the final lip product that I've been loving throughout the month of April is the L'Oreal lipstick in the color Fairest Nude. This was in a recent haul video of mine, and just honestly, it's just the perfect nude. It's a warm, nice pinky nude color. Just swatched it there. It just looks really nice. It doesn't like make the lips look too muted, look too light colored or anything. It's really flattering. Moving on to my favorite concealer from the month of April. This is actually, I think, a deluxe sample that I got in the Estee Lauder makeup lesson kit that had the Double Wear Light Foundation in it. And this is the Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer in the color Light Medium. This stuff is serious coverage and serious lasting power. So if you're the kind of person that wants to cover your dark circles and you notice a lot of other concealers throughout the day start breaking down and you can see those shadows coming through, the darkness coming through, I would really recommend this. I don't really have bad under eye circles, but I do wear my makeup for long periods of time. So I love starting the day off with this because I know by the end of the day my under eye area will still be looking really fresh and revived. Absolutely love this concealer. I didn't have any problem with it creasing or anything like that. Just a really solid product. My favorite mascara combination throughout the month of April has been combining the Hard Candy 1000 Lashes Fiber Mascara with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And I'm not typically the kind of person that really layers their mascara or combines multiple mascaras, but throughout the month of April, I was really having difficulty with finding a mascara that wasn't clumpy or just thick and just making my lashes look goopy. I like dramatic mascara, but I also really like my lashes to be flexible, to be separated, and to have no clumps whatsoever. So I had previously picked up the Hard Candy 1000 lashes and really just wasn't impressed by the formula by itself. It just wasn't dramatic enough for my liking. It was separating, it was somewhat lengthening, but it really wasn't volumizing at all. And I watched a video of someone saying that they really enjoyed combining this mascara with the Tarte one, and so since I already had the Tarte one, I just figured, okay, well, I might as well give it a try. And absolutely loved these two together. I use the 1000 lashes as kind of like a base to sort of separate the lashes and lengthen them and give them a little bit more thickness to begin with. And then I went ahead in with the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and this adds like the drama, this adds the volume and just kind of adds that thickness while still separating and lengthening. And they're just awesome together. So if you have the Lights Camera Lashes already and you're looking for a way to kind of amp it up a little bit, maybe take a look at the Hard Candy 1000 Lashes mascara. So I want to also touch on two brushes I purchased throughout the month of April that I absolutely have been loving. These are amazing, amazing brushes, and they're both really affordable. The first one is the Sonia Kashuk Synthetic Flat Top Brush, and the other one is the Real Techniques Stippling brush, and they're kind of a similar shape and size, which is probably why I like them both so much. They're both really densely packed, both very small and very short, and unlike your traditional stippling brush like this, a brush like this stippling brush just gives you so much more control. It's more dense, and it's sort of like a cool hybrid between like your traditional flat top powder brush, like a synthetic flat top powder brush like this, and a stippling brush. So it feels as dense as like a synthetic kabuki, something like this, but it has those nice little duo fiber hairs at the top. So if you're looking for a little less coverage, a little less pigmentation in any of your products, this is a really awesome alternative, but yet you can still really move it around really easily and control the product really easily and get around your face and all those kind of hard to reach areas. This one has been my go-to foundation brush throughout the month of April. It's my new thing. I'm obsessed with it. And I also have been really liking this Sonia Kashuk one, as I mentioned, for foundation, but between the two, I really prefer the Real Techniques one for foundation. I really like this one for like a cream highlighter, for a cream blush. Also for like a cream to powder foundation, I would probably prefer this one, but for liquid foundation, I really enjoy this one. Either one, honestly, I would really highly recommend. These are awesome brushes. The Real Techniques one I think was about $10, and the Sonia Kashuk one was about $15. So that pretty much does it for my February, for my April favorites. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. If you have any questions about these products, you want to see fuller length demonstrations, reviews, please just leave me a comment below and I'd be happy to get back to you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.